Good morning, ladies. This is Andrea Hutchison and Danny, who's over here. And we are doing a training today. Today's Thursday training. And we wanted to show you how is it that we do Facebook parties, Facebook Live parties, and how we organize our items and what system is it that we use. We're also going to be teaching you about mystery hostess parties, flash sales. There's Danny. And flash sales and battle of the hostess, so that we wanted to show you how is it that we organize everything behind the scenes, because we don't get to see what behind the scenes happen.
And it's a mess.
And it is a mess. So we're excited to show you, and hopefully it can be a blessing to you and you can start doing it. You can make it your own. We have watched Wendy, who has done different lives, and we have watched Mandy Heish, which she sells around 800 pieces at a party. So from that, we have taken and make our own system, which you might be familiar with it, but just maybe more ideas to show you.
And in a month from now, we may change it again to improve it even more. But right now, this is where we got it.
Hey, everyone. Okay, so let me show you. Make sure that you turn your phone on the side so that you're able to see everything. And so let me turn the camera around. As you can see over here, we have the lighting. The lighting is so important because we don't have a window. As you can see, we're on the upstairs. And the lighting is so important because then people can see the product much better. You don't want a yellow lighting because it won't show the pieces.
And these don't cost as much as what I thought. I thought it cost an arm and a leg to get these, but
yeah, they were like about $50.
And it came with two light stands. Don't look at me.
I know, but there's another light over here.
And then got another light over here with a shorter stand. And it comes with the bulbs, except it only comes with two umbrella-looking thingies.
Right.
But and that you got all three of those for like $59. It was pretty good. It may not be as good as those. I guess they'd be more expensive. When I've seen some of the lives where they have those big ones. And but if you're hurting for money, this is the best deal there is.
Yes. So there's the lighting over here. This is a whole room. I mean, if I go around, you will see the whole room. Don't get dizzy now. Hey, Venice. So here are the two lightings. The lightings are huge because you do want the product to show very well. Now you see the lighting over here and the lighting over there. There's my tripod. That's where I put my phone. And that's where everything happens. And hey, darling. So I put my phone in there. But here's the difference on how we do it, okay? We have a little, what is this, Danny? It's like a little table, okay?
Little stand. It's
a little stand that we have gotten from a garage sale. And basically, I open this up and all of my rings are in there. All of my rings are in there. Now,
well, not all of her rings, but all the rings she's going to show.
Yeah, all the rings that I'm going to... Well, actually, all of my rings are in there.
Really? You put all of them in there?
Well, there's some in there that I got to put in here.
Oh, outstanding.
But all of the rings are in there and boxes. But you can also use this one's right here, which is easy. And what Danny did was... What is it that you do to organize the rings?
Well, I use some of these old
boxes
that you got rings in. Where do y'all still get rings like this?
No, we don't anymore.
But anyway, so what I did, we put rings in there, but can you see?
There's like an R.
Can you see
and the
that?
number, yes.
And that way she could pull out and put it back in there and know exactly our 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 and all that. But I wrote it on that. And these are the old ones you used to get the rings in. I really don't know where you would get these, but I just used whatever she had.
Okay, so we have the rings. Then we also have, but these, okay, so I want you to understand that we have a collection of 3,000 to 4,000 pieces. And you're going to see that I have a lot of onesies, okay? A lot of one-piece items. So that's a problem, okay?
Huge problem.
So that is a huge problem because you need several pieces to sell at a live party. Because people, if you just only showing one piece of each, that's going to be a problem. People are going to be fighting and you're going to lose sales. So you have to have a different mindset now that we have Facebook Live. And even if you do events, yes, it looks like you have more. And that's why I have a lot of onesies, because it makes it look more and there's more variety. But you don't have enough for everybody.
But a lot of this stuff, though, is because it's accumulative for over the last 3, 4, 5 years. I'm not exactly 5 years, but 3 or 4 years that she's bought. And plus, she did buy more than one, but this is just one left. So you're always going to have one of a particular kind anyway. So.
Exactly. So, so those rings right here that I'm showing you, those are only onesies. There's no more of the same kind. So those are, I'm gonna be, that's something that I already changed, and I'm gonna be showing you in a minute. But in this little container thing, I don't know, what is this, stand, I also have not only rings, but I have my index cards.
And we'll show you what they're for.
And we're gonna show you what they're for, but I need a lot of index cards because that's the cheapest way. I have my pins over there, but this closes up. And can we show them now about that? Or not yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's my stand, and this bucket over here, oh, it says that they're frozen. Is it better now? Okay, better. Can you come out and come in? So this bucket over here has a bunch of numbers. They said that it's frozen.
Let me see it. You go ahead and stand in front and show them what you want to do.
Okay, but they said that it's frozen. Maybe they have to come out and come in. You'll be able to see it. If you want to rewatch the replay, you can, and you're going to be able to see it. But just stand in one place, babe. Okay, so this numbers right here, you will see that they're backwards. You will see that they are backwards because whenever you're showing it live, you're kind of using the other side. So it's like a mirror reflector. So when that happens, they're going to be able to see the number on the right way, So I have all of these numbers from from 1 to 300. So all you have to do is print them off. If you have a laminated machine, I will recommend that you do that. If you don't, just print them off because they do cost a lot.
Yeah, you don't have to
if you want to laminate it, and I don't recommend wasting that money on that. I was able to do it, but I didn't know how much it cost, and then when I found out how much it cost, I was mad. But they already did it, so I had to pay it. So I have the numbers over here. I do not go by what is it?
Numerical order.
Numerical order. I just pick a number, whichever comes up, it's the one that's gonna go to. So let me show you over here. This is like a, what is it? A shoe organizer?
Yeah, shoe organizer. Yeah, that thing you
organizer.
Put shoes. There you go.
Shoe organizer. So here's a shoe organizer, and then we have this little things that are clothing pins. Is it clothing pins?
Yeah, something like that.
Clothesline
pins.
Clothesline pins. So there's 3 of them in here. 3. That's 3 times 24 spaces that you have. And
72.
not only that,
You got 72 spaces
ladies,
on one side.
Not only that, the back of it. Danny, can you like walk up behind it?
Excuse me, pardon me. There we go.
So I'm over here.
I know.
So there is 3 more over here. 3 more shoe organizers. So that's another 72 spots for jewelry.
That's 144 locations.
And only 1 garment rack.
Yes.
Only 1. And that's 72 different pieces. But guess what? Okay, now let's go back. So whenever I'm going live, all I am doing is I don't have to choose what I'm going to show. I simply just go to the number 1 here, and they're in organza bags, which you can find on eBay. Hundreds of them for really cheap.
So what we do is when the inventory comes in, we open the box and go ahead and put them in these organza bags, and so they're ready to ship, and they look nice for the customer to get them, and they're already ready to ship, just like they are.
So for example, I just choose whatever I want to show. Usually the wrap bracelets are the best sellers. So I get the wrap bracelets, I get a bunch of them. I get around 10 to 20 pieces of them because they are my best sellers. So I know that I'm going to be able to sell them. So I choose it. I open the baggie, and then I have the number, and I just show whichever number is. And then I tell Danny, okay, Danny, you got to get so many of this for the customers as we are selling them. But I only have to show one, and then I tell Danny, okay, now you have to go pick them and put them in their baskets, which we're going to explain what that is. Okay, so there's that. And I just put the number back in there. So that whenever they're rewatching the video, which I'm going to show in another video, how is it that I can find what other people have bought later in that day? Because some people watch and rewatch the video. So anyway, so I can find it really quick. This is a really awesome system.
We're not done yet for tonight's party. That's why you don't see any numbers on those over there.
Yeah, but all the numbers are over here. But I have more than 3 pieces of each. I have maybe 5 of each, maybe 10 of each. Sometimes I even have 20 of each. So I just put it in here, and I tell Danny, okay, we have this many, and that's how many it goes. And
yeah, and by the way, on the bottom of the garment rack, there's wheels. So it's easy to turn it.
Oh, it's amazing.
To roll it around and do to the other side. Yes,
so it's awesome. So you can just move it, and it's not heavy. It's not heavy at all. So you can put as many as you want, and these ones have doubles, okay? So what is it that we do when we're doing the live party? We have this index card, okay? Danny is in charge of the baskets, and we're going to show you what kind of baskets we have. But we decided to use an index card because what we do is, what I do, my job as me selling, I put their name on it.
The first time somebody bought for the night, right? That's the only time she has to do it, is when as soon as the person buys their first piece, she'll put their name.
And last name.
Yeah, please, because sometimes we have a lot of first names the same. So first and last name, and then a hash mark for that 1 piece or 2 pieces, or whatever they bought at that time.
One hash
if they
mark.
said sold, right? Now, if you're doing Battle of the Hostess.
Now, the Battle of the Hostess is fun. You can get 2 to 4 people to do a party for you. And what is it that they do? So I created an event for them on Facebook on my personal page. I use the picture of the Battle of the Hostess. I use their image, their picture, because I want to show who they're battling against. And I put it in a collage. And then I let them know the rules and everything, which I can show you in another video.
Yes.
But the Battle of the Hostess, you have 2 to 4 hostesses. So what I do is I create them a team. And I can choose the first letter of their name, or I can choose the first letter of their last name. And their team will be called Team A or Team H. And so I invite all of my VIP customers, because I'm doing it from my business page or my normal page. So the customers get to choose who they want to choose as their hostess and help. So I tell my hostesses they have to battle for my customers to choose which team they want to be on. And it's like everybody's like, oh, you know, they have no. Tell them a little bit what they do, Danny, when they're fighting for the customer.
Alexandria, yeah, we don't have material. Go back and watch this video. It tells you everything, where we bought this, the garment racks and the shoe organizer.
You can go to letsflourishtogether.com.
Oh, organza bags, yes.
The organza bags, you can find them on eBay. All you have to do is put organza bags and then 4x7. 4x7 are the ones that I buy because they're bigger.
And you get the little ones for
And
10.
I do, let me show them the... So I have the 4x7 and the 3x7.
Hold on,
No, this is not 3x7. This one is 3 by
5.
3x5, and then 4x7. And I get them in a bunch of packages. They cost like $3 for 100 or something like that. I think it's worth it.
100.
Yeah, I bought like 1,000. I have, I bought more than that. Like all of this is full of organza bags because I need them. That makes it look much elegant for my customers. You can get those baggies that I think one of our friends was selling one of our consultants, so you can get that. So go back to the Battle of the Hostess. So whenever they're battling against someone, they have a team name according to their first name, the letter of their first name, or the letter of their last name. So I put the letter A because it's Team A.
Team A.
So I just put it on the corner.
Yeah, if the hostess is named Alexandria or Alicia, we say Team A. If it's like Jessica, it'd be Team J.
Team J. So there's a hash mark, and then I give this to Danny with the piece that they wanted.
And they would say sold, whatever number of the piece, and then that letter, A or J.
Exactly. So let's say I'm showing an item. I'm going, hi everyone. My name is Andrea Hutchison, and I'm doing a live party tonight. We're having Battle of the Hostess, or we're having a Mystery Hostess party, or whichever you're having. And then I start with the piece that I'm going to show. So I show the ring, and then I show it. And I say, oh, it's so pretty. It's copper. It has a heart on it. Perfect for Mother's Day. And then I show the number. And I say, just put sold and the number of the item that you want, and it's yours. Okay? That's basically what we do at a live party. It's not hard.
And then somebody says sold.
Somebody says sold. I take one of the index cards and I put their name and last name. If they're on a team, I put it on the corner and a hash mark. And then I give it to Danny. Okay, so I'm going to pass the phone to Danny. Let me turn around.
Okay.
Okay.
So then she's hollering at me and screaming at me, hey, this is right here, we need this. So we'll get this one, and I'll have empty. This is from our party we're going to be shipping out today from this last one we had.
We wanted to do this video before we took them out.
So we got some small ones. So what I would do is I'd come here, I'd take that ring where it is and put it in here, and then I would clip that on there. And the ring would be in there. And then whoever does that, and every time, let's say Andrea Hutchison bought another piece, when I come over here and put it in there, she doesn't have to make another index card. I take my marker, and then I'll mark, buys another piece, I'll make another hash mark. That way, when y'all ask me later, well, how many pieces do I have? Well, I can just look over there and say, well, you got 2 pieces.
And all you have to look at the hash marks. You don't have to count all the pieces again for them. The hash marks will tell you how many they already bought.
As you can see, we've done this.
So let me show you a closer one right here. For example, Anna bought, what is it that Anna bought, Danny? How many has she bought?
She's bought 19 pieces, and it's for Hostess A. And then after, we also give away, after 12 pieces or whatever, we give a free piece. And if they want the free piece now, I'll put it in there, and I'll put F for free piece, so I know I don't count that with what they bought. So I'll know how many pieces are in here, what they bought, and their free pieces when we ship it out.
Somebody's saying that they're tracking down the word sold, so maybe we need to use want.
Huh?
They're tracking the word sold, and they're shutting down the video, so maybe we need to use a different word when customers are shopping.
Like what? Who's tracking down
want.
the word sold?
That's what Julia said. So
what was the question? What did they say?
No, they're stating that Facebook's tracking the word sold on the comments of the video.
Striking?
They're tracking.
Tracking, right?
So that means they will shut the video down if. But here's the thing, ladies. Even if they do shut it down, you already have it. You already have it on their baskets, and they will not shut down the video until you finish the video.
Who's been shut? Has anybody been shut down yet?
That's what Julia said that she has seen. So.
Okay. Well, because Andrea called Facebook.
I didn't call. I messaged.
Well, you messaged Facebook, I don't know, a couple months ago to ask these questions and to watch people doing this on their home page. Because there was a question in there in the regulations that says, you know, we can't do this on our own home page, not on our group page. And so we went to look at the regulations, and the regulation says you cannot use your home page primarily for your business. It doesn't say you can't use it for your business. For a little bit, it says primarily for your business. So the only thing we do with Facebook on Andrea's main homepage is the parties.
They said we can use the word mine too.
So Andrea messaged them, and Facebook went and watched live parties on people's face, and they said they don't see anything wrong with what they were doing, and they were saying so.
Well, Julie is saying that they're tracking a lot of LuLaRoe consultants. So maybe that's something we will work on. Now that you know, thank you, Julia, for sharing that with us. We'll use a different word.
Well, the thing is, I don't. the thing is, the regulations say you cannot use it primarily for your business. So if you're not bombarding your home page with your business, then you're following the regulations, which is why Facebook messaged Andrea back and said they don't see anything wrong with what they're doing because they don't primarily use that for the business.
So as you can see over here, there's another section. Here are the rings. So I have a section for necklaces, for rings, for earrings, and everything is in one section. So the rings are over here, and I have more than one, as you can see. Oh, it's cutting off. So let's keep going. So what else are we talking about? So you have the baskets. It tells you hash marks. If they're on a team, it will be on the corner. If they're not in any team, it's okay. You'll be fine. What else do we show? Okay, so what I'm doing with the onesies, because I don't want them to be out there. It takes just too much space, and I want this to be my primarily items. And then, so what is it that we put them in?
Okay, hold up, it's kind of going slow there. Okay, go ahead.
Why is it that we're putting them in organza bags?
Show it in organza bag. Come closer with it.
Why is it that we're taking them out of their package? We're checking them because you got to make sure that you check the items that you just received. Maybe something is wrong that you can fix before the customer sees it. So we're putting them in organza bags because it's so much faster. So what is it that Danny does after we put them in the little baskets? If they ask me to see pictures of what they got, then I will take them out of their organza bags. But majority of people just know that they will get the items. We let them know through Facebook to keep track of what they're buying, because it will be a lot. If we have a lot of customers, we can't have time to send all the pictures to them. So what is it that we do? We have those bubble mailers, which I get from Mailers USA. There's another one that somebody told me that it's actually cheaper. So there's the bubble mailers. It's pink because this is our signature. You create your brand, and that's what your customers are going to follow. So what is it that we do? We stay there, Daniel.
Now, just Elizabeth said thanks for clarifying on the selling on personal profile. The thing is that we'll do a live party on her personal profile, but she doesn't post anything else on her personal profile.
Right. I don't do the albums. I do not post pictures of the jewelry unless I'm wearing them. I post them on my VIP group. And now what Danny and I are going to be using, because we're trying to build our customer base, is we created a fan page. A different fan page from our Paparazzi, which is called Danny and Andrea Hutchison. That's where we're going to go live and then share it onto our wall. So then they don't have any issues with that selling, because we're doing it from our business page. And so I really like it because I can get a different audience.
Your
and I'm going to see.
Freezing, Julia said.
You can come back and come again. So what is it that we do? So there's one piece. We put it in an organza bag. Let me do it over here. So she has an organza bag. So I'm getting the piece out. This is what she bought. Either if she asks me for a picture, I show her. There's her organza bag. Here's her basket. Now, what Danny and I do, because we came up with this funky idea the first day we started doing Facebook Live, is we put a dot in there. And so people, when they see it on the basket...
That's not a dot. That's not a little...
Well, hash mark. But usually a dot. And everybody knows that when they come to our parties, they either will get a dot or be dotless. So they fight to get a dot. What does that mean? All the baskets, not all of them, some of them have a dot in there or a mark on the bottom of the basket. And so what that means, I tell them either those that get a basket with a dot, they get free shipping, or they get a mystery free piece, or they get free taxes, depending on how I'm feeling that day. So that is not against regulations, because I'm just giving it to them. They're not shopping. I'm just giving it to them. So Danny chooses who's going to get that.
Well, I don't choose. What I do is when I set the table up, I set all 20, 30, or whatever little tubs I have, or little buckets over there.
Yeah, he doesn't choose.
And I just set them up randomly. Never a dot. Well, sometimes a dot's beside another dot. But I set them up randomly, and then I'll start going from the back on the right back side, and I'll go this way, then start on the next row, then go back this way. That way, I don't set myself up for being prejudiced or being showing favorites to somebody.
Exactly.
And then
he doesn't choose. Sorry.
Right, so when I go back over there, I fix to put a piece in the new bucket. If it has a dot on there, then I set off my alarms and all that stuff, saying, "Woohoo! Let's celebrate so and so got a new piece."
Yes, he has. We're gonna post the sound music that Danny uses. It's really, really cool. So she got only one piece, and there it shows, and then her team name is A. So what I do is take the basket, and I take my little bubble mailer. I put the piece that she bought in there, and then what we do is use those clips again, and then we just put it in there, and then we just start stacking them. That way we know who it belongs to.
And that way,
I don't close it yet because I don't know if they're gonna pay for it or not, and if they don't, I don't.
Gabby said she ordered some last year and never did get them.
Oh,
but
so
when somebody gets a dot, I usually do this, but I have it on my Bluetooth, and it's really loud, and it gets exciting. And then it's just a bite, and then it goes off by itself.
Right, and this one is an app. What kind? Let me look.
It's just called Buttons.
It's just called Instant Buttons, and you can just look that up on your apps on your phone. That way you have different noises and different sounds.
Yeah, we get started. You know, we want to get started. I can't see this without my glasses on, but we'll get started.
Let's get ready to rumble!
But he has a Bluetooth.
And then we get started. Yeah, the Bluetooth makes it really loud, and so it's fun. And then we use a lot of things in there. I can't turn it off now.
This Bluetooth was the one he used, and actually I won this at convention. So whenever you go to convention, you get different stuff. So you're getting your money back. You get your money back, guarantee. So it is a Bluetooth. I brought it, and I didn't know how to use it, so I gave it to Danny.
And it does pretty good. That's what it sounds like when I do it.
Okay, baby.
It's fun.
So it's awesome. So we put this is ready to go, and then I message the person. So let me show you what is it that we're gonna do with the onesies. They're not gonna stay on our boards unless we're doing a home party or an event. The pieces that I have of one. What I'm doing is I got this from the dollar store. And I put all the onesies in here. So there's a lot of bracelets. And I know that this is a bucket for bracelets that are silver and black. Silver and black. So all the silver and black bracelets are in there. And so if I want to take pictures or show an album of pieces I already have, I just start taking the pictures on the mannequin. You need a mannequin. The mannequin is amazing when you start taking your own pictures.
Even without a head.
Yes. And even...
long neck, though.
And the lighting is perfect. So we have a bunch of...
The lighting is perfect if I stay right here in between the lights. And that's when she's doing the party. She won't go over and show the boards, per se, because once I walk outside of these two lights, the light is not that great anymore.
Right. So I have two... What is this? Busts. So I use this one for the short necklaces, and I use this one for the long necklaces, and this is all I use. You don't need more than that. And I'm talking about live parties. I'm not talking about events, because we do have a bunch of those for events. So we show you this, we show you that. What is it?
And we got a lot of onesies still hanging up over here that we still got to work on bagging up.
Blockbusters are huge.
Free up space.
If you are a new person and you want to start creating your own collection, bigger collection, I will recommend getting the Blockbusters. Get 5 of them. Get 10 of them. Because those will sell. Always. It doesn't matter if you like it or not. Maybe they're too many statement pieces. It doesn't matter. Prom's coming up. Mother's Day's coming up.
I got a question.
A lot of events.
I got a question, because I seen some comments yesterday after you said, hey, we're going to do training tomorrow morning. And there was a lot of comments that says, yes, yes, please, I'm having issues. I'm having trouble. I need that training. I'm not selling the pieces. I'm not selling a whole lot. So give us your wisdom on those who are just started live Facebook parties and they're not selling a lot of pieces right off the bat.
Okay. So whenever you're starting a video, you must invite people personally. Especially if you're a new consultant and you haven't built your customer base yet. You need to message people individually, not in a group message, because those are annoying. Group messages on Messenger are very annoying. Do not do that, because we get the ding, 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 and it's very annoying. So what you want to do is you want to create a script. Something like, I am so excited. I just started this business and I'm having my first live party on Monday night at 7 o'clock on my wall.
Now,
Andrea
can send a script, and all you have to do is your name.
Right. All you have to do is fill in the name.
Can you send out a script?
Yeah, I can do that. Today. You have a script for those people that are new, those of you that are new, and so you start inviting people individually. Put their name in there, add their name to it, and just say, hey, Andrea, I'm excited. I just started this business, and I'm doing a party on Monday night at 7 p.m. I hope that you can make it. I really would love to have you there because it's my first time, and I really don't know how it's going to go. That's the truth, right? You're scared, you're nervous, you don't know how it's going to go. So you're telling them the truth, but you're inviting them personally. It's just like a home party. If you're doing a home party, you're passing out invitations, and you need to message people. If you do not message people, you're not going to get any responses. So you're messaging them. You message them maybe a week before of your party, or maybe 5 days before, and then you message them the day of the party with the link, whether it's your Facebook wall that you're doing the party on, or whether it's your business page, or whether it's your VIP group. You must message them the link, because it's easier for them to click on it and just go there at 7 o'clock whenever you're doing it.
Right.
But you will remind them an hour before the party.
And at first, this is what I've seen, and well, I'm looking at Andrea, everybody's looking at Andrea. This is what I've seen at the very beginning. You'll have people that come on there, but not many people will buy. But they're okay. I don't know if you can see it in the...
All right.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
People will buy because, especially if it's the first time they've heard of it, they're skeptical. They're looking at it. What's the first thing when you think of $5 jewelry? Right? Cheap. Do I really want that? Is this a lot of hassle to do? So they'll watch, but pretty soon they see other people buying, and then it just starts to grow. And of course, your customers, you want them to share, do a drawing or something for the who shared the most or whatever raffle that you're going to do. And then you just got to stay faithful. You got to stay consistent.
You must stay consistent.
And pretty soon people will be coming back because they enjoy it. They enjoy buying the jewelry. I like what Andrea posted to EAT, you know. E stands for excitement, A is for appearance, and T is for timing.
Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit, Daniel.
Well, before we do that, let me finish this, then we'll talk about EAT. And then you do that, but you got to be faithful when you do it. And pretty soon, those shares that your friends have shared out, they'll start coming back, and then they'll start sharing, and it'll grow. Some faster than others. You can't have a really boring, slow live party if you don't have anybody helping you. Especially if you're by yourself and you're doing it. If you're just doing it slow, there's nothing. You've got to put a little bit of excitement in there. If you're doing it like you're having a cup of coffee over breakfast, sometimes that works, but you have to have a little excitement that you're excited about the jewelry.
Or if you look like you just woke up.
Yeah, you know, appearance is a lot, but excitement, then your appearance, you don't do it like you just woke up and went to Walmart in your PJs or something like that, because this is a business. You want to look professional. You're representing a business. You're representing your business, and people are drawn to that. And so you stay faithful, you continue to do that, and all of a sudden people you've never known before, because your friends share, and then their friends share and share and share, and pretty soon you'll have certain groups out of those shares that starts coming back, and you can friend them, you know, if they've joined your party or whatnot like that. So EAT, let me do EAT right quick.
Okay.
I like eating, but.
So if you do not eat, you're not gonna get full. And many of you are like, what in the world is she talking about? Duh, if we don't eat, we're going to be hungry. Well, it's the same thing with sales. We are not selling. You are sharing. If you look like you're selling, you're going to look desperate. And I'm not really going to want to buy from you because you're desperate wanting to just sell. But if you're showing something that you love and that you trust and that you are confident in, you're going to be able to sell it. So if I don't believe that I like this ring, then they are not going to believe me that I like this ring. There are pieces, ladies. There are dangly pieces that I really don't care for, there are pieces that I wouldn't buy, but I still buy them because they might not be my taste, but they might be somebody else's taste.
Yeah.
Okay?
So eat.
So you eat. So you eat. E stands for enthusiasm.
Excitement.
Excitement or excitement is another word, but it's the same thing as excitement.
Excitement.
Yeah, excitement. So you got to be excited. You cannot be like, hi everyone, my name is Andrea and I'm doing this live party. I'm going to be showing pieces. If you want something, just put soul. It's $5. So first piece right here.
Well, you did pretty good at that.
Oh my goodness.
Way to go, honey. Way to go.
So, so this is the first piece, and this is like 267 copper ring. If you want it, put soul. Okay, next piece, Danny. I'm waiting.
Anyway, show some excitement. I mean, you don't have to be fake.
You don't have to be fake, but you can't be like scared either. I mean, I know that you're scared, but fake it till you make it. You have to fake it. You have to see. Whenever I go live, I'm not usually this excited when I talk to Danny. I'm like, ah! You know, I'm not usually that way. Well, sometimes I am, but I fake it. I'm like, there's days I don't want to do a
lot of times
live.
she's mad at me.
Sometimes I am so mad at Danny, and
5 seconds before she's all, then she turns on the camera. Hey everyone!
Hey everyone! And then it's like,
goodness.
are you kidding? It's like, yeah, we are not gonna talk about that. So I'm gonna be like, oh my goodness, hi everyone! We're excited to be here. It's Monday night. You guys know what's happening tonight.
Yeah,
and I'm Andrea Hutchinson, and this is
Danny.
And Danny introduces himself.
I keep forgetting she's going to do that. But act like you're talking to your best friend. You're having a great time.
Yes, just act like you're talking to us.
Well, having a great time and doing whatever you love doing the most. Some people love getting together and doing certain, maybe card games, and you're enjoying yourself and you're laughing and you're having a great time, or you're around listening to certain type of music or whatever, and you're having a good time. And where'd she go? Anyway, that type of excitement.
So this piece right here, I don't like it. Okay? It doesn't appeal to me right now. But if I put it on, I'm going to sell thousands of them. Because I believe...
Thousands?
Yes, I'm going to sell thousands.
You only got one.
I know, if I had thousands, honey. So... And then the other thing, you might not like it when you see it on your board, but if you wear it, you're going to start liking it. I didn't like this purple necklace right here because it just looked funky whenever I wore it. Whenever I sew it on the board. But when I start wearing it, this is one of my favorites now. And a lot of people buy them. Try to wear blockbuster pieces or pieces that you have the most.
Speaking of which, somebody asked a question. What are blockbusters?
Blockbusters are... pieces that are usually there. If you just go into your back office and then you go to buy new order, you're going to see a section that says Blockbusters. Blockbusters usually stay there longer than all the other pieces, and then they come back. If they're sold out, they restock them within 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, Blockbusters is the only piece of jewelry that they keep around. The rest of it is you got new pieces every day.
Yes, which are going to sell out.
But never stay around. When they sell out, they're gone.
And we're going to talk about that in a second.
Blockbusters is just a name for the 50 or 60 pieces that they say, okay, we're going to bring them back in, and they keep those around. So,
okay, so let's go back to
Thank you, Roxanne. Roxanne says she loves your necklace.
Let's go back to eat. Thank you.
Eat. Okay, so that's excitement.
I'm excited, but I don't really like this piece. Like, I don't believe in it, and I'm like, ugh, how am I going to sell this or share this? So I'm going to be like, oh my goodness. So I sold it because I said this one is like a beachy kind of type necklace. And this one is so pretty. I mean, look at it. And then I tried it on, like in front of my customers. And I said, oh my goodness, look. And now I like it. I kind of do. And so you start really liking it. So they're going to see it and I'm going to show it. Look how pretty. And it has like, what is this, Danny? And I just talk like that because that's just me. I don't know many words. So if I can do it and not know many English words, you can totally do it. Okay, so let's go back to E. So you have to be excited. You have to be in the mood.
Excited about the product.
Excited about.
And then A means?
A means appearance. If you are not looking the part, people are not going to trust you. Because you're the fashion consultant. You're the one who knows how to put together jewelry with your clothes. You're the one who knows. If you do not know about fashion, because I didn't know before I asking you for a necklace, you are not going to give them a red necklace. Because it's not. You want the jewelry to pop. You want the jewelry to show even more. So you're going to pick a black necklace or a green necklace or a blue necklace. You're going to give them those options. Don't give them just neutral colors.
You're going to use blue with black?
No, blue with red.
Oh, blue with red. Sorry.
So you want to be the fashion consultant. And if you don't look the part, they're not going to trust you. Just like if you were to go to Danny's work. And Danny...
Used to be Danny's work.
Used to be Danny's work. Or if you go to, you know, those people that do taxes and they don't look the part. And they're CPAs and they're supposed to be professionals. Or a blue-collar profession and they're not looking... White-collar profession. And they don't look the part. You're not going to trust them. So you need to look like you are doing a party. Yes, maybe one night in the whole year you're going to do a theme of pajama party where you do have to wear a pajama. But you're still going to look like you did something to your hair, right? You brushed it,
and
you put some makeup on. You don't have to wear it.
Yeah, it's not
we're not trying to get you to be us, or we're not trying to make you somebody else. You just be you.
And it's not just live parties. It's anywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, please don't wear paparazzi jewelry and try to sell if you're wearing your PJs in Walmart.
Oh, my goodness.
All right? Don't say that, you know. When you go out, you dress for success.
Exactly.
This is your business. This is your livelihood. It's your family's livelihood. It's money. So when you go out of the house, you know, you're making a statement. This is what paparazzi represents. This is what my business represents. And do people want what they see? So.
And you're going to gain confidence in yourself. You're going to look the part. You're going to gain confidence when you're talking to people. And people are going to trust you because you're confident in you. When I went to CVS on Sunday, I was dressed for church. And I was dressed like really, really cute with this black dress. And it looked like I went somewhere.
She always dresses cute.
And so, Danny. And so I was talking to this girl and I bought a bunch of baggies. And she goes, why are you using so many baggies? And I said, oh, I put jewelry in it. And she goes, jewelry? And I said, yeah, like this necklace right here is only $5. And it was this blockbuster necklace that I was wearing with black. Gorgeous. So she was like, $5 jewelry? And I said, yeah. And I started telling her that I've been doing this for 5 years. I've been doing it. And Danny just resigned from his job. And we're just doing this full time. And she was like, what? Now, I'm confident. I know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about experiences. So I add her on Facebook. I gave her my business card, but I went and I got my phone and I add her on Facebook. So now she's seeing everything that I'm showing and she knows that I'm selling the jewelry just like I told her. Okay. And she was a really good
client. So that's
client.
A.
So, timing. What does timing, T stands for timing. Talk about timing, Danny.
Timing is any time. When is the best time to sell jewelry? I'm asking Andrea. When is the best time to sell jewelry?
Anytime.
Anytime. Be ready. Be prepared.
Be ready.
Right? So anytime is the best time to sell.
Your bling bag. Jewelry everywhere you go. You wear the part. Your bling, your billboard. And then where else? You can do parties like we've been challenging you to do. You have to do a party. If you don't have many pieces, do a party for 15 minutes. Misty Johnson, which is one of our leaders within the group, she did a party for only 18 minutes. And she sold about how many? 30, 40 pieces. That was amazing.
What time? When was that the
Elite.
Yeah, elite training in California. There's this, I can't remember the lady's name. I can't remember the name. Anyway, they was walking down the street and they was wearing a necklace and earrings that went with it. And this lady walked by and they started talking. She said she loved that. She loved the necklace. She loved the earrings. Yeah. And she sold it right there. She took it off her.
She took it off her neck.
And out of her ears, sold them right there.
Gave her business cards. Here's my website. You can go shop there anytime. I would definitely add them on Facebook.
Way to go, Julie. Julia said she did a mini party last night.
Yes, I was going to just say, I was just going to say that. Julia she still haven't even received her kit. She's not waiting for an opportunity.
That's outstanding, Julia.
She's not waiting for an opportunity, ladies. She's not waiting for the perfect time because there's never going to be the perfect time.
You just got to.
She went and did it. She's not waiting for your sponsor to tell you what to do. She went and did it. Yeah, I told her you need to be excited.
She said it was 4 she sold last night, but the girl watched the replay and bought another pair of earrings.
Somebody watched the replay and they
bought Good
5
job.
pieces. Out of 10 pieces she showed.
That's 50% sold of every piece that she sold. I wish we did that good.
She just made how much? $25 within like 10-minute party?
That's a Burger King Whopper meal for you and somebody else.
So that you can put gas on your car.
Yeah.
So be excited, be excited. We're the part. And then timing, any time is a good time.
Any time is a good time.
So we're excited.
Right. So anyway, where were we going for that? I forgot what we was doing. So.
Oh, we're going to talk about a little bit about inventory.
There you go. Roxanne said she sold jewelry right off herself.
Awesome,
That's
Roxanne.
outstanding.
If you're wearing it, you're going to sell it. So let me talk. What?
You were right there on the packaging.
Yeah, but we finished the packaging thing.
Okay.
So let's talk about inventory. If you're just starting, it is hard to compare your inventory with my inventory. So do not compare it.
Yeah,
That's
not.
a goal that you're going to have, and you're going to grow it as you go. But you do have to invest for your business. Your business without jewelry is not a business. Why do you even join Paparazzi if you're not going to invest in your business? Investment is important. $275 is not your money. $275 goes back into inventory, and I will even reinvest everything that I'm making within 1 or 2 months back into inventory, because you need inventory to show. So we were talking about pieces that are selling out too quick. Now, all of you are listening to us, and we say new releases are up, and everybody freaks out because they didn't get it, or they find that it just sold out too quick. Ladies, we have new jewelry every day. Now, let me tell you something. If you have that mindset that you didn't get it, so you're not going to be selling, you're going to lose. You're going to be a failure in this business, because there are pieces that I have from 3 years ago. I'm still selling them. They have not been out of style. All of this jewelry will never go out of style.
Because she keeps back investing. That's what it is. Not because she couldn't sell it.
I just keep investing, and I just wanted to grow my inventory. Not because I couldn't sell it. If I didn't show it, I'm not going to sell it. So now that I'm showing it, and everybody's seeing it, they can see they want it. And they don't know if it's new jewelry. They just assume that it's new jewelry.
Roxanne says in 5 years, she says she wants what you have. Roxanne, you could do that quicker.
You can totally
Andrea
do that.
didn't have the tools that everybody has got now. And it was searching and work, and she did a lot of hard work.
I did.
Did a lot of stuff that I just.
Nobody told me what I needed to do.
So
which we are.
There was no
telling you how to
videos.
do it.
There was no, hey, let's do this, do it this way, and so now, when she says 5 years, I don't want anybody to get discouraged. You don't have to wait 5 years.
You don't have to wait 5 years. There's ladies that just joined this year. Like you have Corey. She's an executive director right now. All she's doing is showing the jewelry. She's doing live parties every week.
You could be here within a year.
Yes, you can be here within a year. There's
easy.
You have Venice, who's going to be an executive producer this month with her team.
And Nina.
You have Nina, who just joined 3 months ago. She's going to be an elite leader maybe this month. I really think she's going to be an elite leader this month. And she's only been in the business within 3 months.
Maritza said hello.
A lot of you are waiting for the perfect time. A lot of you are waiting for the jewelry. A lot of you are waiting for somebody to tell you what to do. If you're waiting, you're not going to do anything. You have to do it. Julia made it happen because she needed to get it out there. Don't wait for the perfect moment. There's no perfect moment.
Just be consistent. While you have it,
be consistent. Show it.
Give
Whether
it
they come or not and watch the video. Whether they do. But make sure that you message them. It's important to message your friends. And then get their friends involved. When they share the video, you get a new audience. You get their friends of their friends of their friends of their friends. And you get a new audience. What were you going to say, Daniel?
No, just been... the biggest thing is consistency. Everybody wants, including me, wants success overnight. And there's going to be failures, not personal failure, but business failures all the time. I've seen Andrea come down after a live party, and she only sold 9 pieces. 9 pieces. I'm like, wow. And in a certain time. But then the next party, she sold 110. Some days are going to be a great time. Other times are not going to be that way. But you got to be consistent. You got to be faithful, whether you're doing live parties or you're being that time and you're taking it with you. You just do it, and the more and more people will start coming back because you have residual buyers. And those customers sometimes eventually become other consultants because they find out it's cheaper just to join the company other than buying it. But the more and more you do that, the more people see it, the more people want to get involved. jewelry will sell on Tuesday nights. You put it in front of them, they will not buy it. Same people come back on a Thursday night lives, and they can't get enough of the jewelry that we had showed the Tuesday night
Let's
before.
Let's go
really
into
wild.
that. Let's go into that. I gotta share this story. So I'm the one who purchased the items. I've really, because of my customers, what they have bought, I kind of have an idea of what will sell really well because I know their taste, I know what they want. Well, I bought this infinity bracelets 2 weeks ago. I bought the brown leather ones, and I said, oh my goodness, I'm going to sell this a bunch because those are my best sellers. So I decided to purchase 25 of them. When they got here, Danny goes, why do you buy so many? I said, Danny, just wait. We're going to sell it tonight.
Hey, Julia.
We got this. We're going to sell 25 of those bracelets. Danny goes, okay. He's just learning everything right now. He doesn't know whether to believe me or not. So I show those bracelets. And I only sold one out of the 25 I had.
And I said, I told you.
He told me I told you. And I was like, what in the world just happened? That was weird. And so then those thoughts start coming in. Those fear thoughts start coming into my head. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't buy more of these ones. Because they come out with the white ones. They come out with the silver ones. And I said, maybe I shouldn't buy those. And so I start doubting myself as a fashion consultant. And so I didn't buy 25. This time I bought 10 only. Well, guess what? We showed it yesterday, on Monday. And then we showed them on an album last week. We sold all of them. We sold all the 24 that were left over.
This goes to show you don't know what somebody's taste is that
Yes.
night. And it might be...
And how they feel, that's how they're going to shop.
It might not be their taste that night, but the next time it might be.
And then, here's the thing. If you only have 10 pieces, ladies, if you only have 10 pieces, and you want 5, okay, you show your 10 pieces, they saw it. If you want 5 pieces that are new to your 10-piece collection, everything will look new to them. Everything. But just for you, you know that you show it already. But they, with all those new pieces and you come by them, it becomes all new to them. And they're going to start shopping from that collection. So don't feel like you can't show them. Just add a few more pieces to it and show it like if they were new. Because it will sell. You just have to combine it. So don't worry about, you already show it, okay? So, what else do we have lastly, Dan?
Well, I don't know.
I
like that video Andrea shared on the group the other day. I can't remember the lady's name. She was
I shared it on the Elite group.
It was, and she wrote down on this piece of paper. She said, I don't know if I can do it.
Yeah,
or
you
not.
can do it.
I can do it. It's so encouraging, honey. And she said, can you see this? I will help you build your business. All right, she wrote that down.
Let me show
Can you
it
see
really
that?
well. Let me show it over here, right here. Okay. I will help you.
So it says, I will help you build your business. The sponsor, right, the person you're downline, your sponsor, right? So your sponsor, this breaks up in 2 different areas. The sponsor takes responsibility with, I will help you. And the downline responsibility is, you build your business. It's not the sponsor's responsibility to build your business. But I will help you give you the tools, right? So I will help you, but then you build your business. And so we got to have the mindset of this is your business. We will try to give you the tools. And
Can you circle you?
Andrea's done a fabulous job of trying to do videos and encouragement and challenges, which we'll continue to do, right? But we will help you, and then you build your business. That means you've got to put the effort in. You've got a purpose in your heart, no matter what you feel like. No matter how you don't want to. Maybe you're mad at your husband, or mad at your kids, or something come up, you just don't feel like it. Do it anyway. This is your business. If you got up and you went to, and you maybe do, I know a lot of you ladies still work other jobs. You don't want to get up in the morning to go to your job, or an afternoon, or an evening, whatever shift you work. but you go because you're accountable to someone, and you're also accountable to bring in money for your family. That's how you have to do your business. You're accountable. Hold yourself accountable. And so you build your business, and we will help you. But we will not build your business for you. All we can do is build our business. Andrea right now has got, I don't know how many people on her downline. And there's no way we can answer questions immediately when you come back with a question. We can do things for you, right? But we can try to give you the tools in a systematic, scheduled way, which is what we're setting up right now. I'm setting up, and hopefully Andrea will adhere to it and listen to it, because she gets up in the morning. She don't stop till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. It's chaotic. And
that's because we just came back from leadership.
And she's that way anyway. Don't even be justifying that. So, but it's chaotic. We've got to set up a schedule. It's gotten to the point now where it's big that where there'll be a couple times a day where she answers questions via email or text for customers and for downline. And we'd be doing a lot more training videos and things like that. So we want to help you, for you to build your business. And so that's what you have got to do. Yes, there's little tricks. I would take these advice from not only Andrea, but other people you see out there. That's what we do. But we have got to put it in place. We've got to build it. And we've got to work it and go from slow. I've seen Andrea go from few pieces of jewelry to all of a sudden it just exploded. And her downline has done an outstanding job. And you guys have done an outstanding job. And it's growing. Why? Because she put effort into it. And she got excited and she helped other people. So you purpose in your heart, especially just starting off, it's going to be slow. Set yourself a goal. I want to sell 100 pieces this month. Beat the goal. Make a goal for yourself, right? Whatever it is, maybe you want to sell 300 pieces this month, and you want to buy 300 pieces. All right, you just can't sell. You got to take that 275 and reinvest it back in there, if not the whole thing right at the beginning, and just continue to sell and buy and hit that goal. And if you hit that goal, make a bigger goal for next year. For next month, because you will hit it, because at that time you got more and more customers, especially through live Facebook parties. Set yourself a goal and do your best to hit it and go over it. Yeah.
You are your own competition, ladies. You do not compete with me. You do not compete with your leader. You do not compete with your sponsor or your upline or downline. You compete with yourself, okay? That's your competition, and change your mindset. If you're not confident in you and what you have here, which is an amazing business, if you just keep working it consistently every day, then you will be able to find success. But you have to, yes.
Are we done? Okay.
All right. So thank you guys so much. If you have any questions, just comment below and we'll be able to answer them.
Thank you, ladies. I'm sorry I messed up the video, talking and all that good stuff.
Bye.
Bye.